A three-part history lesson on esoteric knowledge designed to un-colonize the mind. The moons of Neptune march around your thoughts like Imperial guards who contemplate robbing jewelry stores after being set free from duties that take honor and being brainwashed by no diggities and shizzles my nizzles. Sayings that enter into the no-entrance areas of shopping centers named after countries where only half the population vote, which makes me wonder, what then is the majority vote? When the other half of the majority is reading books, working the farm, writing poetry, or traveling the land. Like Saint Issa returning to India after surviving the crucifixion. Because let us be fair and realize we're all dead inside 3 days per year, when stress is more harmful than crock-pot bombs. Because that's where the idea of crock-pot bombs comes from. Like the moons of Neptune, only once thought of and never seen, by persecuted and then house-arrested philosophers, who follow three magi, who follow the three stars of Orion's belt, who follow a black hole, who follow the winter solstice site, where the word miracle can now be understood as nothing but an abstract metaphor concealing a deeper meaning. A meaning that can only be experienced by the self-recreation of self, like baby bald eagles' first attempts at dive bombs towards fish symbols, and tiger symbols, and lion symbols, and bear symbols. Oh my, the bare necessities, Mother Nature's necessity of inward travel up the individual mountain of self-discovery, where lightning writes in code on your beating heart that truly takes no delight in silver or gold trinkets stolen by Imperial guards, now hanging from mindless limbs that quiver in fear when the opportunity to befriend the dragon passes near and delays our travels to the borders of critical thinking, where the reflection of the heart's true desire for weightless light bodies drinks spring water simply for the taste of it, before all the spring water becomes tainted by tastelessness, which tastes like man-made stories developed to control and manipulate your ego, who likes to turn back and look at beauty walking by and stare at her ass because you can tell so much about the other spirit by looking at her ass, which farts just like mine and shits just like yours, and sometimes creates a backsplash of embarrassment that motivates us to be cool and project false power in order to hide our vulnerabilities, as we stare feverishly at the powers of forgiveness that await on Mount Olympus, where at top you can become divine by holding up the other, for the highest good of all others, where the only other to be continued should be for the other's good, who urges me to write more poetry about holding the other up to the highest good, and privileges me to abide by no rules of grammar or punctuation, because the ego should be ashamed at imprisoning the other's art with regulations, like slave-ran plantations, where the African man showed us we must break free from the ego's control over others, who is in actuality yourself, who is learning to forgive itself for dehumanizing itself unconsciously in a naked dance that brings memories towards sewing garments of skin for fallen consciousness. Now worrying about what would happen if I ripped off my skin to reveal a common ancestry, to reveal a common heritage, to reveal a common spirit that reveals acceptance for differences that previously had not been accepted, that helps remind us that you and I are not so different, that our skeletal systems and our nervous systems and our respiration systems and our muscular systems and our digestive systems, which may have a hard time digesting this non-profit history lesson that came from the other side of a black hole, which your children will never read in their textbooks because all the good information was secretly sent to the moons of Neptune via satellites designed to look like shooting stars where Imperial guards are marching around your thoughts.